Hello, everybody. I am chilling out on campus, and I realized that I have yet to draw anything for my raffle because I have not been well, and I totally forgot it. So I'm still trying to set up here and get something going for this. So if anybody hops in, feel free. I'm just still setting up and literally holding the camera as I talk. And if you can't hear me, let me know. I'll try to speak up and we'll try to get this going. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out the best location where you guys can watch me with my limited amount of resources. So we're gonna see how this goes. If anything, you'll probably get to look at me as I talk instead and hear the loud people next door playing D&D. I kid, my fiance's playing loud anyways. So I will try to work on some stuff. So first off, I'm gonna get off, well, maybe get off Twitter. I actually need to check something on my Twitter real quick to find stuff. Can you just go to my Twitter, please? Just go to my Twitter. Thank you. And then I'm gonna go to my, would it be under media? I don't even know. I'm gonna click myself again. There we go. Oh wow, I have 31 followers. 31? That's pretty exciting, actually. I never thought I'd get to that point where I even have above 10, to be perfectly honest. But you know what? I'm happy with it. So I'm gonna have to scroll wrong way. Gonna have to scroll way down that way. You're just gonna literally watch it flick through until I get ooh, love that video though. I know it's here somewhere. Me again. My tweets. Um, Media. Look at me posting my stuff way too often. Here we go. So there's that. Oh, I have some news. So I've been getting more details about this, and I think I may be getting a partial soon. Not 100%. I'm still kind of waiting for the email back and stuff and figure out if I am. But if I am, I'm going to be super stoked. I'm obviously going to make a big old video about it and everything because I'm a dweeb. Okay, so I'm pretty sure if I just go to my comments, I can find most of everybody who won. So there's Xenon, there's Art the Otter, and then Terran Tobias. I think I have everyone's rap sheets except for Xenon's. You're gonna see my messages. Oh no. I am trying not to hiccup or burp into this phone. Oof. Today's been just a long, long day, so I'm just gonna turn it around, and I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, you can kind of see me, I think. We'll do that, and then we're gonna do some Inception and go to YouTube, and then go to where I'm streaming, because I'm a nerd. And I'm just gonna literally search myself. And, oh, you can see me live. I'm gonna mute, so when I click on it, I don't have any issues. Okay, so now I can see how to adjust this. Oop. Yeah. Yeah. And now I can watch if there's anyone in chat, so I'm gonna carefully move things around. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Move that back. And just get my watercolor paper. I promise in the future I will have way better setups than this, and it won't just be me trying to figure out stuff. But yeah, I just use some pretty basic watercolor paper. It's like this brand, so yeah. I'm pretty cheap. I don't shop very special for much of my stuff, because if I did, I wouldn't be able to afford it. Wait, I have pre-cut postcards for this. I forgot. Pre-cuts. Fantastic. Makes my life so much easier. So, I have one for Art the Otter, and then I have one for Xenon, and then I have one from that YouTube person, and then I promised Taryn Tobias a small one, so be the winner of a one this big. It's not very big, but it's something, so. I'm gonna work on Taryn's first, because it's small. I feel like I need to orientate it to where you guys are on this side, so that way you can watch me draw it. So we're gonna move the camera, and we're gonna orientate everything to where you guys can maybe see. Maybe. Oops. Oops, oops. Nothing. I am still not really seeing that paper. I wish I had the setup for my other thing where I had it to where I could like do it over like this. I missed that setup really bad, so we're just gonna turn you back around, and we're gonna set you back up right here. Oh, you get to see some of my face. It is not an appealing face, but that is okay. So I'll just show you guys what I'm drawing, so that way you can see. So, small card, itty bitty card. It looks really big, but it's not. Like, if you see it in comparison to my tiny hands, it's like small. So, Valentine's. So, just gonna draw Bunali and Taryn. I'm gonna just draw them passing chocolates to each other. That'll be fine. I will mention that I know Taryn in person, as well as Art the Otter and Xenon, so it's like, I know everybody who won my raffle, which is fine. Much taller than me, I will say that. So, that's always fun. So, if there's anybody watching other than me watching myself to make sure I can see everything, please leave something in the chat. I'd much appreciate it. Sooner or later, I will hopefully maybe do some super chat stuff. I don't know. I know I definitely need it, so that's not a concern there. So. I have like a really I do the one thing you're not supposed to, and that's like tick. I hate that I tick, but like you can see the tick marks, I'm sure. If I can get the lighting just right. There we go. Yeah, I do a lot of tick marks. So. I mean, like, I move my shoulder too. It's just, I don't know. I really like the tick style. It's just something I have become accustomed to and I'm familiar with, and I really kind of enjoy it. So, let me know how you're doing and stuff in the comments, and maybe do some requests on what kind of videos you want me to do in the future, because I am trying my darndest to be here for everybody and really get this channel going. I know I shouldn't expect much within this first small amount of a year, but it's okay. Gotta go find that ref from Taryn. I'm gonna have to, like, figure out a way that is not using the phone. Ah, I know. I'll go on my Trello. Because my Trello has my work in progress stuff. Like right now, I will update my stuff on my Trello for the raffle and stuff afterwards. So, I'm gonna go to fur commissions and go to the head and just kind of get a good look at this gorgeous boy. Oh, these pictures are big. There we go. That works. That works perfectly to where I can get a nice profile view of Taryn. He is a badger, and I'm currently actually actively working on this commission as a fursuit commission. And hold on, someone that I haven't seen in forever is here. I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. Sorry about that. Somebody I haven't seen in a long time. So, I had to run out there. I'm so very glad I did. And it's kind of funny because the design in which Taryn is created is like a white badger with red markings. And he's got like kind of cool, like, where it like runs over his eye and it's kind of jaggedy, but he also's got these little plush anime cheeks, and I find it adorable, and I'm so glad that I made them, so that way I can, incorporate it. So I have to say that so far I'm just really excited with getting commissions for fursuits. I hope in the future that I can get more, and that with time I can become an even better like fursuit maker, or just a fur worker at least. Because I wouldn't say I'm like anywhere near the higher tiers like some of the other YouTube furs that I instruct. And I mean, I'm definitely one of those people who like actively watched so many videos from like Mugiwara cosplay and Sky High Studios, and there's just so many wonderful YouTubers out there, and I'm just so glad that I've had the chance to just even watch their videos and to really get reinvested back into the fandom. It makes me really happy that I can be in this. I know it's not a fantastically positive like group of people, but I find that almost all the people that I have met and talked to and interacted with are really kind, respectful people who are very understanding, and that is not something that's very common in other groups. So I'm just like, it makes me so happy to be back in the furry fandom. The one thing about Taryn's design as well is that they're a lot more anthropomorphized than my character of Bunali, where the character is very in between the will use squawks and stuff to talk and will be willing to talk to people. So it just really depends. Their character within the story would only squawk to people who understand squawk language, but talk to almost everyone else normally. And sometimes I'd explain it away with magic, saying, oh, if Bunali really wants to convey what they have to say, that they use magic to become the translation. But like Terran's design, which I absolutely love, and I am being conceited a little bit here when I say that because I worked really hard on this, and I'm happy with the design. I'm happy how everything turned out, and I think, hold on. Oh no, 15%. We're gonna die. No, I'm still streaming. How dare you be dying on me in my stream? That's okay. Sooner or later, I'll actually use like my webcam, but I don't trust my webcam because it's like not the strongest thing. All right, so we're right beside my plugged-in laptop, so we're just gonna hopefully line this up. You know when you like get the USB bit and you put it in once and it doesn't fit, put it in twice, it doesn't fit, and then you put it back in the same way that you did the first time and it just fits perfect? Yeah, I've had that instance way too many times. There we go. We're getting back to, maybe, hold on. There we go. And we are reattached, maybe. No, I don't want to look at my chest. I want to look at what I'm working at. There we go. Yay. You're flipped around because of a charging thing, so see. There we go. So we're back to where I can just come in close and like talk to you like it's a secret, like whispering to you, I guess. So Bunali, I think, is the last tangent I was on, where I was like explaining their character, and then I was getting conceited about Taryn because I helped to design Taryn. Like, I mean, I got to help concept art Taryn, which, I mean, I think he looks pretty cool. I can pick this up with my small nails. So, this is the sketch so far. What will probably happen is I'll just finish Bunali, have Bunali holding a gift, and then write a big old Happy Valentine's over the cross. And that'll be the mini postcard. I will say I use a lot of Sharpies. Not sponsored, but I use them. They don't smudge when I need them to not smudge. So to explain Bunali, I don't know how many of you guys use Furry Amino or follow me on Furry Amino or any social media really other than this. And Bunali is special because they were created by magic, and that magic was formed together by two totally different species, which is why you get my hybrid here. I would say they're not ignore me picking my nails like a bad habit. Okay. So, there we go. Bunali, they were meant to be the resolve of. They were supposed to help resolve a war. That was the intention of them, was to bring two warring kingdoms together to live more in harmony, so that way birds and or birds. I was about to say birds in two different ways. So avian furs and land furs, like rabbits, can live in harmony because they try to utilize the same forest and the same resources between certain seed, like sunflower, safflower, and other various delicious tasting flowers and seeds. And they would constantly fight over who can have what resource, to the point where the people of the Avon clan in the trees would constantly play pranks or something, like more of the mischievous ones. Well, Queen, she wanted to make peace, but was afraid that if she went down to diplomatically talk to King Augustus, that she wouldn't be able to convey a proper truce and cause even more trouble for her people. And Augustus, well, he was no coward. He just didn't trust the idea of someone who can fly over their heads, over his head, and be, in a sense, a little bit better at, you know, tactical things up in the sky, I guess. I find the most amusing part of the design of Bunali is not only are they meant to be a more ambiguously created character, but they were meant to kind of embody how I feel as an individual, where I was, in a similar way, the the result of two pretty opposite types of mindsets coming together and forming me. And I don't really identify with one way or the other. So that's kind of how me and Bunali relate. Which most people will assume Bunali is feminine because of the nice eye shape and the fact that I can only do so much to hide the fact that I have a chest and suit without causing me extra issues. So most people are like, oh, girly bird, girly bunny bird, or girly bunny. And I understand not everyone will understand that. I don't like hearing that. So typically I will maybe say, like do a little symbol, like a cut off with my hand. Or I will just say no really firm. And I know that's probably not helpful for most people. But it is not easy being someone who is either agendered or non-binary, or someone who just doesn't really sit one way or the other and utilize they their pronouns. It's not something simple to handle in society in general, not even in the fandom. I'm sure I've met more people understanding in the fandom who will respect me in that sense than most people who have been near me almost my whole entire life. And I know for some people, like, oh, that's really sad, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm just like, I have come to terms with being who I am for the last, like, 6 or 7 years now. And it's just like one of those things that, like, when you hit that point, it just doesn't seem to. It seems like there was never a time before where I was in that moment of, oh, I'm very happy being a female. I'm happy being a girl. It's just, I'm getting really personal tonight. I guess it's because I'm a little bit tired and haven't, like, talked to anybody or streamed in forever. So I guess I'm trying to make up for talking about some real serious stuff right off the bat. It's probably not for the best, but I feel like this means of talking to people, even if it's just me alone late night. But I know someone who appreciates my company or my presence will be like, hey, I saw your stream, and just talk to me and ask me how I'm doing. I have like, shout out to this person. I think their persona's name is Benedict or Benedict. I don't know. But really respect said person and enjoy having someone who constantly checks up on me. And I mean, like, sure, I have Taryn and I have Art, and they are so supportive, so very helpful people in my life. But, like, there's that moment where you're like, there's these people that I know who are friends with me that are also part of the fandom that I know personally and in real life. And then there's meeting someone at a fur meet and really making a connection with them. And it's amazing. Oh, there's another person I want to shout out to, Skylar Ripa. Fantastic suit. Love the suit. Love being around them. Another person I met where it was like at MFF this past year and has been really, really good at like checking in on me and saying hello and talking to me at least a little bit. So I can't say that I cannot say enough to thank having some of these people in my life. And I only look forward to hopefully more adventures of hanging out at conventions or more fur meets or maybe even just interacting on either here on YouTube or on Twitter or anywhere really. I just oh no! 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 Ripperonis! Ah! Okay, hold on. Are we stable? Are we good? Good? Good. Alright. I was literally checking it like on the video. But it's just I I love being a furry, and I enjoy being around other people who kind of enjoy it too. And just want to say that like video becomes a video where I have tons of people coming back and saying you're such a cringy goober. Why are you like venting to us late night as you're doodling something that is late? And you know what? Someone told me, oh my gosh, stop. I'm not even touching your cord. Why are you doing this? Stop doing this. Just gotta stop doing this and stop like falling over. Can you see the imagery at all? Let's see. One more poop. Nope. There. So that's as much as I can do without it falling again. So we're gonna pull it closer, maybe center it a little. Here we go. I think it was a Fox Films, if I'm saying that or pronouncing that right. Another person who's a YouTuber that I love and wish I had actually had time to see during MFF mentioned once that I should just do YouTube to enjoy it, not worry about if I'm popular or if there's anybody watching. I should just do it to do it. And you know what? I am definitely taking that advice and thoroughly enjoying myself, to be perfectly honest. So, I can say with confidence that, oh my gosh, 3 times the charm. Okay, stop. Stop moving. I'm doing nothing to you for you to be doing this to me. Okay. There we go. Maybe. Trying very careful not to knock this over for like the 16th time in a row. Do I hear a Jesus character? Messing with the people playing D&D. Mostly because I know all of them. Because we're all big old nerds who really just enjoy playing D&D. I'm almost done doing the inking part of this. I will say that Taryn has really big eyes in comparison to me. Like, I'm looking at the eyes and I'm like, dang, Bunali is small. I guess that's just how I design them. So, let me show you guys the initial sketch and inking. It's not perfect, but it's something. Ha! Managed to get this out without it falling. Wow. Ooh. Fresh poly high polymer eraser. No, it took the box with it. No, you're supposed to give me the box so I can like hide messages under it and stuff. Give me the box. It just refuses. I'm gonna have to like use my teeth like a dog or something. No offense against dogs. Dogs are cool. Just, oh my god. Ah. There we go. I tore it a little bit with my teeth, so. Yeah, smooth. And we'll put this back in his little box, maybe. Put it back right in the box. There we go. Back in your box you go. Ooh, that was like powder. What? I've never seen it do that before. So, again, I appreciate anybody who decides to watch this, whether it be during the stream or, you know, much later. I will be opening up some St. Patrick's Day raffle soon. And I will pretty much ask what kind of activities people do on St. Patrick's Day and do characters that way. With the Valentine's Day one, I just kind of pair off most people's characters or do some kind of fun activity with said character. Come on. There we go. And what I'll be doing is I'll do all of the line work now, and then later I will actually color it separate of the stream because I want to make sure that when I'm coloring it, I am not distracted so I don't pick up the wrong colored pencil or something, or watercolor, depending on how I do it. So, yay, we got one done. It's a tiny one, so it's really easy to do. And it doesn't look that bad. It looks okay. It's like you can read it. It's clear. Alright, so next one I am going to do of my friend Art the Otter, because they asked me today when I saw them when they were going to get their postcard. And I felt bad because I hadn't done their postcard yet. Yeah, it's because I wanted to do it as a stream and kind of pushed it off because I wasn't feeling well and I kept pushing it off. So, we're here now. We're getting it done finally. Oh, goodness. I don't cancel. I just want to view it. Let me view it. I don't want to edit it. I want to view it. Yes, just open in photos, please. There we go. I recently actually finished Art's reference sheet, so that's cool. I am for the commissions, by the way. My commissions are a large variety of traditional stuff, but I do some digital. I don't do it very often because, well, mostly because, like, I'm not best at digital yet. I'm still working on it. So I think I'm gonna do it to where Art is chilling out on the couch. Make a boofing nose. And just do it to where we're like just chilling on the couch. Right now it does not look like an otter. Like, look at this bum rushed version of my friend. Totally, totally showing all of my skills of working as an art student for the last... I can't even line it up with the camera. This is how bad I am. Yeah, it does not look like an otter right yet. So, we'll give it some time. So... Ah, there we go. I needed a pop. I'm getting really good at just quick sketching Bunali, which is probably good, because if I wasn't good at quick sketching, I'd be kind of concerned about how I draw Bunali all the time. And I'll draw it to where they're like on the couch, just chilling or something. And it's kind of funny because when I was working on this commission for my friend, I kind of forgot for a moment what kind of otter they were. So I had to look up what kind of otter they were by how their sheet looked in the background image, because what I do with my commissions is I try to use a background image so I can see exactly uh, where I set things. So for example, oh goodness, do they have digitigrade legs? They do. My worst nightmare has come to fruition. I have yet to practice how to draw digis. This is what I get for constantly drawing planties. So this will go absolutely terrible, and my poor friend will look more probably of a kangaroo than of an otter. Which for now should be okay, but in later dates I need to really get good at really differentiating species if I want to continue drawing art like this. And the one thing that I've yet to tackle with making these fursuit heads is it seems like everybody has their own way to create glasses for a fursuit, which is concerning because almost every fursuit so far that I have been commissioned to do has glasses. So I'm gonna have to figure out a method or figure out someone who sells said glasses so I don't have to figure it out. Oh, I think. Oh. I think I'm gonna close the stream for tonight because I'm getting so exhausted. I have been up since I think yesterday morning around like 7. So I have officially stayed up about 7. 7 to 7 is 12 hours, and then 5 hours. 5, 12, 11, what, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've been up for 17 plus hours, so I am tired and really needing some rest, so. Wow, I am really bad at this right now. So, we're gonna figure out this real quick. Rotate this device. There we go. So, we're gonna close the stream tonight, and I'm gonna try to do my best to not screw up every time I do video. And I apologize, it's like a 45-minute video of just me rambling. But again, feel free to leave comments below. I will be putting out a tweet in the next week or so about the March raffle and get them done way before the 17th. And thank you guys for stopping by if you stopped by. If not, just keep hop skipping and gliding through life. Thank you again.